Hello and welcome to State Scoop TV. I'm Jake Williams. We're here with Mary Lou Prevost. She's the VP of State, Local Government and Education for the United States for CA Technologies. Mary Lou, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So Mary Lou, we're at the NASCIO 2017 Midyear Conference here in Crystal City, Virginia. What are you seeing across the state IT community as states really try to transform themselves for the digital era?
I think what you see, cybersecurity is on the top of everyone's list. And what's interesting though is you're starting to see a transition from security being the prohibitor of things to being the enabler. And it's the smarter states that are taking a proactive look at statewide identity and allowing that to be the foundation from which to build more of that digital transformation and modernization in their plans. The other thing you're seeing is a real move to agile and using agile development, moving away from these monolithic programs, getting back to something much more modular or even microservices that you get to reuse. So it's moving away from this waterfall approach. It's let's build it, let's reuse it, let's move it faster. The other thing too, I think you see a lot is with APIs. Creating, that API catalog, it creates an opportunity for more public-private sector sharing. So I think those are some of the main innovators that we see.
Yeah, so every year on the NASCIO priority list, legacy modernization crops up. How does legacy modernization really help state government move digital service forward?
Well, I think, some of the smart actions that I've seen in some states, they've taken advantage of some of the federal funding that's out there, such as with CMS for integrated eligibility and for MMIS. I'll give you an example, state of Louisiana. So they've moved forward with their modernization, but they're using it to benefit far more. So they're implementing at the state data center, they're starting with identity as a service, and from there, MMIS will be the first anchor tenant, but now that can be utilized by all the departments as they modernize their applications. So you're solving this problem of the identity is in your cyber risk, but you're also solving a lot of your fraud type situations that can pop up, many other things. So it's creating a greater efficiency and all of that.
That's outstanding. And how should states, we talk about innovation a lot, how should states be innovating their back office tech processes to prepare for the technologies of tomorrow?
I think as you get to the back office, you start to see it's no longer the department's data, it's the state's data. And breaking down the silos, because these silos are, really an inhibitor to progress. So I think with, you look at social services, when you have an individual that's going in to assess the situation of a foster child, they should have at their fingertips, what's their truancy report? What is their, is there a warrant out for the arrest of the foster parent? Let's truly assess. They need to have that at their fingertips. That data happens to be held by a lot of different departments, right? So by using API gateways and breaking down those silos, we can become a far more efficient government.
That's outstanding. And how you talked about agile, you talked about development, but one thing that runs through those things is user experience. And how should states lean on user experience to drive that digital service transformation?
People are smart. If they can find a way to do it the most efficiently, they will. So if your new mobile app isn't efficient, they're going to go back to the old process, and that costs the state a lot more. So there's technology out there, we've got a technology that will analyze where are people dropping off on your mobile app, so you can improve that where it's happening, and also, maintaining that availability. It's critical across these newer applications. So.
And you mentioned mobile app. Tell me about how mobility and digital service advancements are really empowering state government employees.
I think what you're seeing now is these are cool projects, and what a lot of the states need, especially you've got 50% of the workforce able to retire, it's opening up an opportunity for more millennials and the exact people they want to attract to create these more modern services. And they're going to have cooler stuff to work on, which makes it far more interesting, make state a little more sexy again, right?
Yeah,
and so I think as we move into that digital age, it's really going to help that divide and kind of close that gap. And bring about more innovation.
That's outstanding, and that's what we're all about. Mary Lou, thanks for being with us today. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
For more about what Mary Lou Prevost and the folks at CA Technologies are doing across the state IT government community, join on statescoop.com. I'm Jake Williams, StateScoop's Manager of Strategic Initiatives. Thanks for watching.